Drive over here. Let's see if they stop. Just drive over here. Turn your headlights on. Drive over there. See if they stop. Get in front of them. Don't go fast. Don't go fast. Just see if they'll stop. Just drive real slow. All right, now find Border Patrol. Just go El Paso Station.
I mean, I can't do all this at one time. I can't drive.
Call Jeff then. You don't even have that, do you?
Well, I don't have Jeff's number.
Okay. Hey guys, we got no Border Patrol, but we've got a group here, and we're following the group right now. They're walking slow. You're gonna see them in a minute. See the group there?
What's Jeff's number?
Oh, I can't get it for you right now.
Get off the goddamn fucking deal so we can get them.
Oh, we're fine. So we got a group here. It's a small group. We're just gonna slowly follow them. We know there's no Border Patrol here. And obviously we do not want to have anybody make any accusations. I'm gonna get in front of the group and ask them if they'll halt and if they'll sit down. So go over here, not fast, just right up next to them. So you guys see everything's live here. We're not doing anything out of ordinary. Okay. All right, go slow. Just right here is fine. Any of you guys speak English? We got nobody that speaks English, so. Hey, do any of you guys speak English? English? No? Hey, do you guys speak English? Anybody speak English? No? Okay. Alright, so just go slow. So we're gonna get in front of the group, guys, and then right here by Jeff's, we're gonna make a little roadblock. I'm gonna get out and try to stop them. You go get Jeff. Okay? Hey, do any of you guys speak English? Because we're trying to help you get to Border Patrol. Okay? You guys speak English? Yeah? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Just come right over here. Just follow me over here. We're gonna, Border Patrol, they're gonna be probably about 20 minutes out. You guys know 20 minutes? So we're gonna try to get you guys Border Patrol. Is that what you're looking for, right? Yes. Yes, okay. So they're about 20 minutes. The guy left with a group of people. Okay. And so we're just here watching and making sure that you guys are okay. Right. So, where are you guys from? Brazil or? Yes. Brazil? Okay. All right. That's what I thought. It's raining out here. So, here, let's just go over here. We can wait. They usually sit right down there, but we can just go over here. It's no problem. It's kind of cold out here. You guys have kids, I'm sure, too. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You guys are good. Athena, stay there. You're good. Athena, stay there. Athena, stay there. Stay there. So what we'll do is, Jeff. Yeah. I got them under control here. There's one that speaks English. So should we just have them sit? Should we just have them sit over there?
On the wall down there.
Yeah, there's a wall down here where you guys can go. I'll show you. Yeah, actually, no. Okay.
How many we got?
1, 2, 3, 4. How many back there? 5, 6. There's about what, 20 you guys? 20? Okay. Yeah, just tell them to come this way.
Pra cá.
Over here.
Isso aí não é patrulha não.
All right, so we'll just.
What are you supposed to do?
Huh?
What are you supposed to do?
And we're just bringing you over here so you can get to Border Patrol.
Oh, okay.
They've been literally busy. Lots of people. Here they come. See them?
Yeah.
All right, so we got Border Patrol. Yeah, you guys are good. All right, everybody watch that. Nobody got kidnapped. Okay. So, just so you guys know, these are Brazilians. What happened is after the Border Patrol left, like we set up on the hill, I decided to go down and check the monument just to see if the Mexican cop was still there. And as we were driving in, I saw the coyote shooting down, so we went and hid over on the other side because I didn't know if it was the cop or if it was the coyote. And so when there's no Border Patrol around, you know, we don't want to let these guys go because they're definitely going to get out into the city. These guys would have went undetected. So the bottom line here is we were able to, you know, locate them, get the drop, and then, you know, get them to Border Patrol safely. This is what we do, and this is what we get in trouble for. So that's what the newspaper articles are all about. But the bottom line here, guys, is it's a crisis. It's you know, this is something that happens every night, like we've shown you. And so anyway, at least one of them spoke English.
Come on, Athena.
So what happens to them now is basically they'll go to processing, and from there, you know, they'll get their fingerprinting, their criminal background check. Usually takes about 2 hours for a person. It's something that you know, in a facility designed for 4,000 people, there's about 20,000 people in there right now, actually waiting for to be processed. And this is part of the problem. So you notice again, lots of kids, very well dressed, and yeah, down there, guys, that's one of the signalers down there with the flashlight. Tells when Border Patrol's here and when he's not. But you know, again, it's just it's a crisis. You know, the kids are the ticket. You get in with the kids, of course. And then they come to a neighborhood near you. So, you know, it doesn't stop down here, guys. And so, in this case, you can tell very, very well dressed. More so than some of the other groups we see. I'm personally not aware of any crisis that's going on in Brazil. But nevertheless, you know, they come in all the time. So this is down in the Sunland Park area of New Mexico. And anyway, guys, until we get some wall built, until we get a change in the asylum laws, and until some of our government officials like Veronica Escobar and Governor Lujan Grisham, until they start being honest about the emergency that's going on all along the border, including Nancy Pelosi and Charles Schumer, that are allowing this to happen, that pretty much in a sense have allowed open borders, because aside from the fact that you have to spend a couple hours in processing, we're pretty much living in open borders right now. So we're letting them out, they're sponsoring them, they're taking resources that are, you know, usually designed for you know, people that are here that live in the United States of America, and you know, they're using those resources to accommodate illegal immigrants, of which only 10% actually qualify for asylum. The rest of them, 80% of them, wouldn't qualify. So they give them a court date after processing with a 5 to 7 year court date that they probably won't show up to, and they disappear into the cracks of society, or they do different things to make sure that they can stay. And people that don't think that this crisis is going to affect you, you're 100% wrong. This crisis is 100% going to affect you. Most of these people will not stay in the United States, or excuse me, the border city. Most of them will end up either being sponsored or flown out or matched up with relatives, and they're being dispersed all over the United States. And keep in mind, guys, the sector, and I hate to be repetitive, but the sector that we're covering is a little less than 4 miles big. So everything you guys see in my videos, this all happens in a little 4-mile area called Sunland Park. It's right in the El Paso sector. We border New Mexico and El Paso, Texas. And so, again, when you have a strained border patrol who's tied up dealing with asylum seekers and everything else, what ends up happening is it takes guys off the front line. They're not able to do their normal job, which is to take care of our national security. And when I talk about national security, I'm talking about our, people that typically are smuggling drugs, or the real criminals that are trying to get in, or potential terrorists. So the bottom line is that, we're trying to make everybody aware that, President Trump didn't manufacture this, that it's not a manufactured crisis. It's real. It's not a political stunt. So they're coming in all the time. They're coming in, from all 50 different countries. And, some of them I feel really bad for. I especially feel bad for the kids. I know that a lot of them are being lied to. I know that there's two sides to every story, but I also know that this is not going to end. This invasion will not end, and I call it an invasion because it is an invasion, and it will not end until we actually get change in the asylum laws and we get some wall built in specific areas. It's not one thing's going to fix it. The wall slows down large groups from coming in, gives Border Patrol time to do their job. But then the second thing is that when you have asylum law changes, it makes them, not come up here because they think they can take advantage of it. It makes it so that the people who have the real threat to their life or are facing a real crisis where they need to come and get the asylum help, which, by the way, I'm all for, those people, they need our help. We'll definitely take them in, and I've said this 100 times, I'll be the first one to write them a check. But for the other 80% that are coming here for ulterior motives, with the child trafficking, with the sex trafficking, and everything else that's going on in the middle of this, and the governor, Lujan, knows this, Grisham, and Veronica Escobar knows this, and the Border Patrol is starting to unravel the child trafficking story that we've been talking on here since I first went live. And when people find out the real numbers behind that, people are going to be devastated. So anyway, we've got 2 Border Patrols out here tonight. I know it's going to be a long time before they get a processing van here, but that's their next step, is they get taken to processing. And of course, processing is full. Takes several hours for people to go through processing. And But anyway, I wanted to make that announcement again for those of you that weren't here earlier. Tomorrow night at Chewy's in El Paso, we're going to be meeting with Anthony, Conservative Anthony. We're going to be doing the Patriot Caravan. Basically, we need everybody who can possibly make it to come down. We're going to be making signs and having a little social Friday night. And then Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, we are going to be heading over to Veronica Escobar's town hall meeting. We're going to be out in the parking lot, peacefully, of course, and we're going to be asking her questions, and at the very least, we're going to try to get the, the media to ask her questions that other people won't ask. So she needs to know that us Americans, we are not afraid to go down there. We're not afraid to defend America's borders. We're not afraid to fight for our country, and that we're not going to stand for corrupt politicians, and they're going to be held to the fire. And that's what that's about, guys. This is about the politicians just as much as it is about the invasion. The people that are making money off of this invasion are the cartels and the other ones that are getting $1,500, in some cases $5,000 to $8,000 a head, bringing the people to the U.S. border. So yeah, so we've got questions and stuff that we're going to do. After we're done with that, guys, we're probably going to get kicked out, I'm sure. They're going to kick us out of the parking lot. That's okay. But when we're done with that, I am going to be hosting a little border tour. So those of you that have never been down to the wall or never seen the border, we're going to be taking everybody down, showing them some border. If you guys want to get some pictures and stuff to show your friends and share with your friends. The only way to go down to the border is with us. We know the border and we know what you need to see, and you never know, we might run into something like this. So you can get video that you can show people. But in anyway, what I'm saying is, hey Anthony, how you doing, buddy? The Patriot Caravan tomorrow, 6 o'clock. We're gonna hang out at Chewy's. And for those of you that don't know where it is, El Paso, just Google it. And we'll meet up there. I'll try to put some directions on there tomorrow. But if you can't make it, this is the second most important thing you can do. We're going to be going live from the event, so you guys make sure that you share these videos when we're live and get them out there as much as you possibly can, because I know we're going to be surrounded by news outlets. They're probably going to report fake news on us while we're there. So as many live feeds as we have going is going to interfere with what they're trying to say about what we're doing. So the other thing that I want to remind you guys of is Guardian Patriots. I know some of you have been looking for the Facebook page. It's a closed Facebook page. We had to close it because there was too many trolls. The liberals were trying to get everybody to hate the page and claim it as a terrorist page to have it taken down. So we had to close the page. And so if you go there, answer a couple simple questions, we'll get you into the page and we can rock and roll. Otherwise, if you don't want to go through all that, just continue to follow me here and you won't miss a beat. And as usual, the train's getting in the way. They want to honk the horns and interrupt the video. So the bottom line is that, you know, it's never ending. Hear the train? It's almost like they knew I was over here doing a video, but I'm not going to go that far. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. This is Jim. If I get more stuff tonight to show you, I'll be back. Otherwise, everybody have a blessed night. I hope to meet some of you people tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, around 6, 7 at Chewy's. Patriot Caravan Rally, 9 o'clock Saturday morning, Veronica Escobar. We have a date in the parking lot. So, other than that, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.